continue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan, 155 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. And it's the king, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
Ah, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
How will these two fighters handle? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That hook won't score. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. In their first fight back in 20, chinned him in the 6th round.
So let's get the history on these two right now. Canelo Alvarez, everybody knows who this man is, how much of a badass he is. Amir Khan, a homeboy. He was like our Olympic hero. Amir Khan, fastest hands in the West, gets in there with Canelo Alvarez. Now remember, 2016, Canelo stopped Amir Khan with a KO, a crushing KO in round 6. How he can knock you out in such a fashion. This shows how big a heart Amir Khan has.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. They exchange punches. Throws the jab but does not score. Seconds left. They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for...
You can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool... This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. That left hook missed.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
The first move, that's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Can't land the jab there. He's on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside for straight left hands, doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
So they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That jab doesn't score. All over the place in this one. And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Should these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete. Look at the speed back on it, like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Back and forth they go.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Can't find a home with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, what are you seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you ask middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They stop the hook. This has been a very competitive. We reached the midway point. Both men step back for just a moment.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a high tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with something that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see.
Last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, dress them, get them complaining to the referee. Somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm. The fight is over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round. The winner of this get a world title shot.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Got out of the way of that right hook. Just misses right uppercut. This round goes. That counter punch caught him, and there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the... Till then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are gone.
And Amir Khan finally on the canvas.
We've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down. Are you okay?
Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
Good. Look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, just barely. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very bad.
Has to be careful for it's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is the kind of fight you would... Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Recovered now, they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, pressure on.
Nice counter punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What can they change? Pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? And relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought they're more than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. All action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He blocks the hook.
Best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
Amir Khan is rocked!
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
He couldn't seize the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best at the middle. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed!
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered.
And he just put Amir Khan down.
And what a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to, though?
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny, being knocked down in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Straight right just misses. Amir Khan! And down goes Amir Khan!
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.